So all of you younger guys out there, taking an older woman out in their 50s, right? Perhaps save this video and study it. So I met this guy in his 40s. I met him on Facebook dating many, many months ago. And we would, would talk on and off, on and off, on and off. It was like playing cat and mouse. But anyway, nonetheless, we started to talk again. He asked me to go out. I told him I would meet him someplace near my house, and so we did that. So we meet for apps and drinks. Everything's going great, but we have a problem. Yeah, I'm attracted. I don't get attracted. That's pretty much usually my problem. I can't seem to get attracted to anybody, which is a little concerning. But now I am here with a 44-year-old man, and I am really attracted. Anyway, the date's going really well. The end of the night comes. It's getting late. I don't know. I wanted to be home by 11 because I'm old. And he walks me to my car, and he gave me the best kiss. I just haven't been kissed in so long. Anyway, moving along. And so the next day comes, and it was like a Sunday, I think, and he reaches out like around like 3 o'clock. I happen to be out doing something. So he's like, what are you doing? WRUD. Of course, the age considered. In their 40s, that's what they say, or write. So after I called my daughter to decode what it meant, he's like, want to hang out? Which translates to, in a 44-year-old mind, want to pull up? No, I don't. And this is the part. This is the reason why I don't think the 40-year-olds get it. We don't want to pull up after the second date, right? What he could have said, or what I wished he would have said, was, hey, how's your day going? I was hoping you and I could get together for dinner one night this week. Let me know if you're available. By the way, I had a really great time the other night. Why do I have to hold you by the hand? Don't you know, isn't that what the 40-year-old women want too? Or am I the only person that's wanting a second date? I don't want to pull up. I don't want to Netflix and chill. I don't want to hang out. And this is why I don't date younger men. This is why.
There's nothing wrong with men. There's really nothing wrong with men. If anything, men are being more direct. So when I'm saying men won't take women seriously, men are just being direct. They're taking your actions seriously. All of this manipulation, no, they're not taking that seriously. And that's what a lot of women bring, right? So this woman's older, and she's like, okay, we went on a good first date, and I'm attracted to him. So you're the one that has the dilemma. She's trying to frame it as, this isn't what women want. No, listen, we're past that. We're past that. So you're the one with the dilemma because, like I say, and she's 50, in her 50s, they don't really find men attractive like that. So when they do find a man that they're attracted to like that, they got to get on the good foot. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go to his house or not? You don't want to do that? That's your loss. You can't paint it as it's his loss, right? They say a bunch of things that contradict one another, right? Well, men will do anything. Men will go inside anything. Okay. So he's going to move on to somebody else. She could be less attractive. She could be more attractive, right? What's anything? You won't. So isn't he the rare one in the situation? What it sounds like to me is he wants me to pull up. See, this is why I tell you guys. This is why I tell you things. Ask them to hang out, chill, kick it. Let me come scoop you up real quick. Pull up on me real quick. All this language is going to force them. It's like when somebody has a demon, right? Or a bad energy inside of them, it will come out. Someone's insecurities will come out whenever somebody who they deem as in a better situation than them feels good about themselves. When they see this person, they just start to act out. It comes out of them. When you use this language, it will come out of a woman. Oh, I'm not doing that. Tell you guys, hey, bring this tonight. We're going to need this. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? It's going to naturally come out of them. And he didn't even use the word. So what it sounds like to me is pull up. Well, are you going to pull up or not? You don't want to. That's not his loss. It's not his loss. That's why you're in the car making a video about it. Let's get the next one.
It is so easy to tell if a man is a big bitch just by the way he messages you. If he reaches out, hey, hi there, doesn't address you by your name, You want to show interest, but you think you're too good to type my name out. Like, you are really stupid, impersonal, a spammer, messaging a ton of women to see who replies. Or if they like a message you send them, instead of hearting it, you're a bitch. Let's say you're meeting him up and you tell him you're 20 minutes away, and they reply, okay, cool. You have no excitement and you're just giving gross energy.
Will they ever focus on the men that actually like them? Will they ever? It's funny how I can tell men, coach men, on how to actually get into healthy relationships. I got so many dudes in my DMs. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm from this part of the world. I'm from here. Thank you so much, bro. I met this girl who's a 6 or a 7. I've seen this message so many times with the mythical number scale, but it's fine here. And guys will be like, oh, I met this girl who's a 6. She's adjustable to a 7 when we go out. And, you know, she just gives me such good treatment. Such good treatment. And it keeps getting better. And it's like what you said, bro. I can do no wrong in her eyes. She looks at me like I'm the best thing ever. I'm the best option ever. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you can always put a woman on and adjust her. She can change her hair. She can change her makeup. She can change the way she presents. And you can boss her up mentally. But these women will never budge. They're like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. They'll never budge. And that's fine, but you see why they have such a bad time in the dating market. Like I say, when a man matures, right? Looks are important to a certain degree, but you have to keep it realistic with yourself. Where you at? Where you at? A lot of these women are basic. They're basic. So what is the problem with giving a basic dude a chance? You guys match there. But that's a question, right? Will they ever pay attention to the men that actually like them? Let's get the next one.
So I just got home from my first date. Men don't have a lot of things, obviously, naturally. But something they do have is truth. Okay? They have the ability to have truth. This man that I went on a date with said he was 5'11". All of his pictures were with a mustache, with a full head of hair, and again, 5'11". And you know what he did have on the first date that he said on his profile? Nothing. None of the above. He's in the fire academy. As every other basic white man in Orange County is whatever. He's a soon-to-be firefighter. Okay, right, and I'm the fucking Pope. Like, shut up, you're huge. He was also, keep in mind, I was wearing, like, my little fry boots that, like, have a heel this big. Again, I'm 5'7". I was taller than If you cannot even be honest about your height, sorry, my eyebrows are scary right now. Hold on. If you cannot even be honest about your height, then like, oh, wrong way. What can you be honest about? Because like realistically, like, what do you think I'm lying about my height? Like, obviously not. And so it's like, if you're saying you're 5'10" and I show up wearing like literal normal boots and I'm taller than you think I'm not You think I'm not gonna notice that? Oh, great. Not the mascara eye boogies. You think I'm not gonna notice that? Like, I hate dating. I hate every man. They're all fucking annoying.
He could actually be 5'11" and she probably wore heels that were bigger than what she's saying they were. But they will throw away a perfectly good man for no reason. What? 5'11"? Okay, what's the problem here? Why are you not telling us about the date? It's like what I was saying before. Why are you not telling us about the date? This man was willing to take you on a date. Why are you not telling us about any follow-up? How he treats you, how he talks to you. Did he pick up the tab? Because I guarantee you he did all those things. She's just stuck on 5'11". And you see how she's making fun of him for his career path? See how she's making fun of him? Once again, I bet you she presents different to other people. She presents different, flips open the camera where she can be her true self. Women jumping on the internet is the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever because now it shows you, damn. If you didn't think they were crazy, it's like, damn, they're really this nuts. Yes. This is why you can't believe all of them. It's just crazy that she's trying to clown this dude. She's trying to clown this dude, but all she's doing is clowning herself. Let's get the next one.
Moving on from a bum is easy as heck. But now moving on from the man who used to buy you everything, who used to call it our paycheck. Yeah, that's a different story, honey. Like almost 7 months in and I'm still losing it. Every time I slide my own card, I miss him. Baby, please come home. Please. Like, we're supposed to be together. We love each other. This is true love. Why did you go away? Why?
How's it hard to move on from a man who's well off if you could just replace that guy anyway? Isn't that what you guys tell each other? Isn't that what you tell each other? You're a queen, you're a princess, you're a baddie. You could go get any dude you want. So why is it so hard to get a guy who's well off again and again and again and again? I thought you were the ones that were rare. You would think in your mind it's easy for them to find another guy like that. No, it's not. This is why I tell you guys, stack your bread, become. Whatever your version of success is, go after it. Go after it because you naturally doing that, it makes you more rare as a man. You can find these chicks anywhere, man. Focus on yourself and the mission.